I'm sure this isn't an unfamiliar concept to you all. There's white privilege, affluence, English speaker privilege, the list goes on. But let's focus on one kind, able-bodied privileges. Consider this. Can you run up the stairs to a meeting when the elevator is out of order? Can you sprint down an escalator at the metro station to catch a train by the hair? Now, can a person in a wheelchair or using a cane do the same? Naturally, you don't think about what you have, who you are, if the world is made for you. And honestly, I don't always think about some of my privileges either. But personal privileges should always be taken into consideration so we can ensure that everyone is equally valued as human beings. Try to imagine yourself in an environment where you're constantly feeling out of your element. You're working very hard to understand people and keep up with what's being said so you can feel comfortable and in tune with them. You feel like it's your fault that you're uncomfortable and having a hard time because you don't care, when really it's not true at all. Once you've already educated them on deafness and done everything to help with communication, you still feel left out and like you did something wrong. At this point, it's not your fault if they're not willing to communicate, make things accessible for you, and make you feel included, knowing you're struggling. That is autism. That's the autism that has constantly broken me down over the last 4 years here. It's the frustration of being in an environment where people privileged with hearing are not willing to accommodate me. I already accommodate them. I know English.
Heck, I even speak out. That's accommodation enough. Some deaf people don't speak at all.
Stop talking for you and start communicating with me in a way we can both communicate comfortably. All I need is your effort in learning my language, even the ABCs. You facing me as you speak to me, patience, empathy. Treat me like a fellow human being and not a burden on yourself or society. Sign language is a treasure in my culture, the deaf culture. That's why I sign. That is why I'm sharing my experience and teaching you about autism.